Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I just figured for the start of the series I at least wanted to show my face so you guys can see me and I can kind of tell you why I'm doing this. This is the start of the collection videos. I want to hopefully by the end of this have an inventory of everything I have in my collection so I can kind of look at everything as a whole. And I do like those project pans where you can like put your collection in there and it randomly selects things. So you really have to have an inventory to be able to do that. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do my inventory and hopefully I can keep up with it. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but this is going to kind of get me to at least go by sections and start putting them in my Google Docs, basically. So I'm going to start out with primers today, and I'm going to show you everything, even samples. I just want everything so I kind of have a clear picture of everything that I have. And I'm basically doing this for me, but I know that everybody likes to watch these kind of videos. I love to watch these videos. So that's why I'm sharing it with you, but I really want to just look at my collection as a whole. Because sometimes if you're not looking at everything, you can kind of minimize it, I guess. So maybe this will make me feel like I have more. I don't know. But let's get started and see how this goes. And sorry about the mess behind me. I'm like going through makeup right now. So just the start of cleaning and just getting stuff organized. All right, so these are my primers. I do have them kind of situated so I don't lose where they go. But these are the ones that I have in my Shop My Stash right now as we speak. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is okay. This is not my favorite. It's a jelly formula. I'm more of a cream formula, but I will use it. This one right here is also another gel type formula. This is from Cover FX Mattifying Primer. I feel like it really does keep me matte though. I really do enjoy this one. I wear this one a lot to work. This one right here is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and this one is decent. I do like the Makeup Forever one better, but this one is a good one. I'm using it right now. Then I have this one here. This is from Embryolisse Laboratories. This is the Layette Cream Concentrate. This actually can be used for different purposes, but right now I'm using it as a face primer. And as you can tell, it has that little mark on it. It is in my hashtag 365 days of samples. And then the last one that is in my Shop My Stash, this is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. And this one is a good primer as well. I do enjoy using this one. All right, so these primers right here are the ones that are in my collection already. This one is not open, but I have used it before. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. Now, I thought this one was actually called a pore filler or something like that, but I guess it is not. It's just called the Skin Equalizer, and it is supposed to instantly fill in and blurs imperfections. Now, this one, I love this one. It is a great primer. I have not opened this one yet because, as you guys can tell, I have quite a bit of primers that I need to go through. So I'm not opening this one as of yet, but it is a brand new primer and it's one of my favorite primers. All right, so this is another full size. This is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I really honestly don't remember how much I like this product or not. I haven't used it in quite a while, so maybe it's something that I need to bring in Shop My Stash next time around. All right, this one right here, I got quite a few different samples of. This is the Benefit Professionals Primer. I have 3 of them. I do like this one. This is a decent primer. I think I actually like this one more than I like the Smashbox one. So this one would probably be second for a pore minimizing primer for me, but I still like the Makeup Forever one better. All right, and then I have the Wet n Wild Primer Base Tint. This one is okay. It's like a decent cheap primer, if you guys get what I'm saying. It's like a decent drugstore primer. It's not my favorite primer. It's not something that I would definitely go out and repurchase again, but I don't actually mind using it. And if you are on a budget, I definitely would recommend going and trying this one. This is a more moisturizing based primer rather than a jelly type silicone based primer. And this is another really good drugstore primer. This is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This one, I don't like it. It's not like my favorite primer ever, but it is a decent primer if you're on a budget. And I don't really have any great things to say about it, but I don't have any negative things to say about it, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like, it does what it's supposed to do, but nothing more. All right, this one right here is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizing Primer. This is a really good primer. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm, so I probably would not purchase this per se, but it is a pretty good primer and I'm really surprised about it. All right, so I do have two Becca primers. I have the Becca First Light Primer and then the Becca Backlight Primer. To be honest with you, right now, I think this one more is like a color correcting one. They both do pretty much the same thing, and this is more of illuminating one, or maybe one of them is more illuminating the other. I really honestly don't remember. It's been a second since I've used them, but I've only used them, I think, one time a piece. They are decent primers, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to purchase these at full price. Now, I did end up buying both of these on sale, so that is great. I feel like I got a good price for them, but I would not spend the regular price on these. All right, so I do have quite a few samples, you guys. I get a lot of sample boxes, but I do want to include everything in my collection. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I really do enjoy this one. I would actually consider purchasing a full size of this. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. I don't think I've ever used this. This is just in my collection, or maybe I have. I don't remember if I liked it or not, so I can't really say, but it's just a little sample guide. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. Now, I do like this one a little bit better than I like the Pore one. This one is a really good Radiance Primer. I do enjoy this one. All right, so I do have these Revlon Youth FX. This one is the Fill and Blur Primer for the forehead, and then this one is for the face and neck. The face and neck one, I would not recommend. With the forehead one, if you got a lot of wrinkles on your forehead, I definitely would recommend trying this guy. I know they're a little bit more expensive for a drugstore brand, but this one actually, I do see a difference in my forehead, and I don't even have a lot of wrinkles on my forehead. So I definitely do recommend that one. All right, so then I do have a little sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer. I do like this one. I'm not sure how much it costs regular price, but this is a good primer. Then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I really don't like this primer. It was like one of the first primers I ever tried because I got it in a subscription box. And I liked it then, but now I don't think I really like it that much. And now it's starting to peel when I put it on my face. I don't know if it just doesn't work right with some things. I'm not really too sure, but I'm almost thinking about decluttering it. But this is not a declutter video, so I'm going to just keep this in my collection for now. Then I have the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. This is also a pretty good primer. This is in the color Dawn. I probably used a little bit of it. Like these samples, I need to try to work on. But I stopped putting them in my hashtag 365 days of samples because they were taking so long to finish. So this one right here is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. I think I remember liking this one, but I can't be for certain. I think I might have used it one time and that is it. So I definitely need to focus on one primer at a time and just finish it. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Then I have the Ulta Mattifying Face Primer. I feel like this is like super mattifying. If you have really oily skin, I really want to know what you guys think about this one because I feel like it is crazy mattifying on me. I used to have oily skin in the summer, and then I had dry skin in the winter. Well, my face has started to become normal, and I've had pretty much normal skin for the past year. So I can't really say what it would be like on an oily person, but I definitely would like to hear somebody's thoughts on this. All right, so this one right here is actually out of my hashtag 365 days of samples. And I do, like I said, I wanted to put my samples in there as well, but this is the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer with broad spectrum SPF of 50. So 50 is a pretty good SPF for your face. So I can't wait to try this one, but it is something that I'll randomly select when I get there. Now, all of these right here are from my new makeup bin that I have not played with yet. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refining Primer. So I'm really excited to try this. And then this one, a lot of people have talked about this one too, so I'm really excited to try it. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and that is the little sample guy right there. Then we have the Hourglass Veil Primer, and this has some really good reviews as well, so I'm excited to try this one. I do have a lot of samples, sorry guys. And then they have the YSL Touche Clot Blur Primer. I have not tried this, but I'm really excited to try it. And I know it says blur primer, but I wonder if it actually gives you some, like, yeah, it does. It says blurring and illuminating, because with the gold shimmers in it, you would think it would do some kind of illuminating. All right, so this one right here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. I do have a full size of this right here. So I have tried this before. I thought it was called a Pore one, so this is actually gonna go into my collection because I've already used it before. I only use my new box for stuff that I've never even tried before. And then this is the Too Faced Hangover RX. I've never tried it, but I'm really curious to see my opinions on it because I do hear a lot of people say that they like it. All right, so that is it for my primers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel already, I would love to have you. And if you enjoyed this video or like these kinds of videos, I would appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up to kind of let me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.